Okay, I will now read you the dilemma. A woman was on her deathbed. There was one drug that the doctors thought might save her, a formula that a druggist in the same town had recently discovered. The drug was expensive to make, but the druggist was charging 10 times what the drug cost him to produce. The sick woman's husband, Heinz, went to everyone he knew to borrow the money, but he could only get together about half of what it cost. He told the druggist that his wife was dying and asked him to sell it cheaper or let him pay later. But the druggist said that the research for the drug had been expensive and that it was time for him to profit. There could be no exceptions. So first, I'd like you to please state your age.
I am 11 years old.
Thank you. Now, should Heinz break into the druggist's office and steal the drug, and why?
I think that he should not break in because that was a wrong thing to do.
So you think stealing isn't justified?
Yes,
And why do you think that?
because stealing isn't good, and if you steal... wait.
Like, are you basing that off of just laws in society, like it's against the law, or is it, or you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Even though it's someone he loves, like he really loves a lot, and he doesn't want them to die.
Actually, he should steal it because it's his wife and he really loves her, and if she dies, he'll be really sad. He should steal it.
Okay, so you're changing your answer. Well, if you were Heinz in this situation, what would you do?
I'd steal it.
You would steal it.
Yes, because I love my wife and I want her to live.
And you think that the chemist isn't justified in, like, it's unfair for the chemist to raise the price? Like, that's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So would your answer change if it wasn't his wife, but instead it was a stranger to him, or someone he knew less, than his wife?
Mm.
Your answer doesn't change, even though you said before that he shouldn't break the law. Can you explain that?
Wow. You should love everyone. Just like you should love everyone just as you love your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife. Because that's what God told us to do, to love each other. He gave his only son to teach us to love. And that's, yeah.
Interesting, okay. Okay, last question. Does it change your answer if he had to steal the drug for his pet dog? Like, is a dog's life just as valuable as a human's life in this situation?
Yes.
And can you explain that, please?
Because God created animals and we should love them too because he created them for us. And if he's his pet, he should love his pet.
All right, thank you.
Money from it. The husband was desperate to save his wife, so later that night he broke into the chemist's and stole the drug. So, do you think he should have done that? And why?
Hi, my name is Dave Lonergan. I'm 49 years old. This is tough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the answer is to steal. even though there's an obvious moral dilemma with letting his wife potentially die. You know, drug companies charge a lot of money for drugs, A, to make a profit, but B, because they have to put a lot of money into research for drugs. So even though it costs almost nothing to produce, they had to put a lot of money in up front to actually come up with the drug itself, which doesn't justify somebody making 10 times profit, but it is one reason. But I don't think it justifies crimes.
Alright, what about if it was a group of people?
Who broke in and stole?
No, like that were sick.
Oh, so like a big group of people who all knew.
Not just one person.
It's a good question. I still don't think the answer is breaking in and stealing drugs. I think in that instance, or even with the one person, putting social and political pressure on the drug company is A, legal, and B, probably more effective.
Okay.
Making them feel bad for what they're doing.
Okay. I don't know if you remember in the dilemma or not, but I think it said that the drug, like there was a chance it could work. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that part. So it's not guaranteed that it'll work.
I mean, yeah. So this one is, what if the drug could definitely cure? What would you do? What's your
No, I think it'd be the same. Like
You'd
I've
let
kind
mom
of,
die.
huh?
You'd let mom die.
No, I'd find a way to pay for the drug.
Not in that situation.
I would, if I couldn't afford it, I would probably get as much press and as much eyes on that situation as I could, which will probably do one of two things. Either people will probably rally together to pay for the drug, or the drug company will feel social pressure to make some adjustments.
Anything else?
Go Niners.